Hi, Alice here. A little joy in the morning, beautiful plants, catching a ray as it comes through my sliding glass doors by the kitchen. Houseplants can be a wonderful lift of spirits and bring moments of joy into our day. Sharing two of my favorite houseplants. I keep plants inside to a minimum because there's so much to do outside and I love being out in my garden, but it's wonderful to have some house plants in the winter time when it's indoor time. There's snow, yes, in Florida there's snow, or there's a heavy frost like this morning. Sharing the gardening tips for growing and plant cards. Stay tuned for those. It's a moment for a pop of color and happiness here in the bleak midwinter. The sun is coming in on my Christmas cactus, which is blooming here the end of January. Another Christmas cactus sitting next to it that has already bloomed. That one was pink. This one is a beautiful red and is blooming, blooming, blooming. And what a joy it is to just look out in the morning as I come in to make my coffee, and there it is. This little spot in my kitchen area has turned in to be a great place to keep my outdoor potted plants during wintertime. My peace lily is thriving. I brought it in when the temperature started to go below 50 degrees because I had read that this is really a tropical plant, and when it gets below 50, it doesn't do well. This is the first year that I've not had to trim a lot of dark tips. There's a little bit of dark on the tip, but I haven't had to trim all the tips back. And the reason is because I've started spraying it every morning and sometimes in the middle of the day to keep it moist. I picked up a little sprayer and I filled it with water from my rain barrels because the water that we have here has a lot of calcium in it if I used it from the tap, and it would cause a residue on my plants. So it's handy. I can look down and say, oh, let me spray these, and I'm getting a great result. I've also added a little bit of yard art to them. That makes me smile. And at different times of the day, the light comes in different parts of the plant, get sun, and light up the room. The peace lily is well known for its ability to help with cleaning the air in an inside room. Also, it grows really well inside. It does well in a variety of pots. This one is about 2 years old in its pot. I will be replanting it in the spring. There are now two plants growing side by side. There was one plant and it's ready to be divided. I will repot it and I'll have one plant to share and one plant to keep and grow. When it gets so the evening temperatures stay above 50, outside it goes on the front porch and will be there all summer. I keep it in a shaded area on the porch so that it doesn't get too much sun. The same with the Christmas cactus. It comes originally from South America. It's not a full sun plant. I put it outside at the same time that I put out the peace lily, and I just water it occasionally, and it thrives and grows. This plant is 2 years old, and I bought it on sale, and it was a sad looking, shriveled up little plant. Just putting it in potting soil, and occasional watering, and not fussing too much over it, it is thriving. I haven't fertilized the Christmas cactus since it set blooms and is blooming, but I do fertilize it once a month during its growing season, which would be spring through late summer. and then I let it rest in the fall so it'll set blooms. The peace lily, I also fertilize once a month, and it produces 2 batches of beautiful white flowers that it's famous for. Some people put them outside in their yard, but I'm glad that I'm using this as an indoor plant because we've had a big snow, several days of frost, including morning heavy frost, and it would be trashed. I won't say it wouldn't come back. I don't know, but it would do better in southern parts of Florida outside than it would do here in north central Florida. Thanks for watching. If you have experience with either or both of these houseplants, please share in the comments below. If you're interested in more videos, check these out. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Garden Yay! See you soon.